Good evening and welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. We're on the air just a little bit earlier than what I said would be 7 o'clock, but we're going to air the senior night recognitions here in between matches. Tonight is Pink Out Night and Senior Night, and we are going to bring you the Senior Night introductions.
The Elkhart Wildcats, and the Syracuse Bulldogs. Before we start senior night, I'd like to announce that this week is National Activities Week, and today is actually National Officials, Referees, Umpires Day. So on behalf of Lakin and the High Plains League, we would like to thank all officials for working the different activities. At this time, we would like to honor our 6 seniors who are participating in volleyball at Lakin High School this year. The senior volleyball members are Lorena Mendoza, daughter of Soledad Luis. Lorena played volleyball for the first time last year as a junior. I cannot imagine how difficult it would be to learn a new sport at the same time you are learning a new language. But she met the challenge head on. Her progress over the last 2 years has been absolutely amazing. She has not only learned how to play the sport of volleyball, but she has learned how to be a setter, how to communicate, and how to be a fierce competitor. We will miss Lorena greatly for her focus, her positive attitude, and her smile. Our next senior is Paola Correa, niece of Karen and Javier Alvarez. Also escorting her are Jared and Jennifer Groff. Paola joined the Lady Bronx volleyball team last year as a junior. She has also had to develop her sport while developing our language. She has done an amazing job at it though. We knew right away that Paola had a special athletic talent in her ability to jump. She has worked her way up to the varsity team this year as a middle blocker and hitter. She is also a football cheerleader, so she has been a busy girl this fall. We will miss Paola for her jumping and blocking ability and for her fun-natured attitude. She has that next play mentality that we try to get all volleyball players to develop. Sarah Wright, daughter of Eric and Jennifer Wright. Sarah has been a member of the Lady Bronx volleyball team all 4 years of high school. She has been an all-around player,
Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Shorty's Cafe of Lakin, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, the Lakin Dairy and Lakin Hay Fred Ritzema, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Pharmacy, D-Bach Metals, and Hendricks Welding. Back we go with more of today's exciting action on LakinSports.com and Lakin High Sports on YouTube. Here's Mr. Brett Hendricks.
Lady Bronx and the Lady Bulldogs of Syracuse on the floor, warming up for the final match of the evening. The Lady Bronx come in 25-5 on the season. They've already clinched the High Plains League regular season title. 4th year in a row that they've been unbeaten in High Plains League action. High Plains League Volleyball tournament this weekend at Stanton County. We'll be there to bring you all the action right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, all the pool matches, and then from there, how the Lady Bronx advance. We'll be alongside with them through every step of the way. The Lady Bronx 25-5 on the year. Once again, congratulations to all the seniors for all of their hard work and dedication and the commitment to Lakin High School volleyball during their 4-year career. Also want to send out congratulations to Lady Bronx golfer Allie Mead. Allie Mead finishing second yesterday at the 321A Regional Golf Tournament in Larned. And Allie will represent Lakin High School next week at the 321A State Tournament in let's see, where is it at? Had it on the top of my head. Now I can't remember. It'll come to me eventually. But once again, congratulations to Allie on qualifying for the state tournament. Lakin High School cross country will be at the High Plains League cross country meet the day after tomorrow, Thursday evening, hosted by Southwestern Heights. And the football team, last but not least, back in action on Friday night and in Colby. And we'll be there in Colby for all the play-by-play action. Pre-game at 6:30, kickoff at 7. So a lot of things going on, but fall sports very quickly coming to an end in the state of Kansas and around the area. We're going to take another time out. Once again, we have a lot of great sponsors to make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. We're going to be back right after this.
Fred Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
Also want to welcome along a new sponsor on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We're still working on some ads for them, and we'll definitely have those ready for Friday night. But we want to welcome aboard Midwest Health Services with facilities in Garden City. And thank you to them for coming on board with us here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Like I said, we're working on some new ads, and we'll get them on the board for Friday night's game in Colby. Just under 4 minutes to go before we serve this second match of the day for the Lakin Lady Bronx. As always, I know I haven't done it much during the volleyball broadcast, but football, we always we like to hear from the viewers. And those of you who be watching, feel free to send us a line. Brett at lakinsports.com. That's BRET at lakinsports.com. You can drop me a note. We'd like to know where you're watching from. I know there's times the sponsors have asked us, want to know where people actually tune in to watch us from. So I like to pass that along to a lot of our sponsors, and you know what, they ask, and I'm going to try to deliver, because they're the ones that are responsible for what we do. And but get some interesting emails. You know, our 16th year of broadcasting here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, and I've had them from all around the world. I've had them from Holland. I've had one from Afghanistan. That was 10 years ago. But I had an email from a gentleman in a war zone serving with the United States Army in Afghanistan. And that one will always be special to me. That was so cool when I opened that email. Matter of fact, I've saved it. That was so cool for them to be in a war zone. But during his spare time that he was allowed, had us on the internet listening. And actually, he was an alumnus from Southwestern Heights. We were playing Heights that night. But that one's always special. So those of you that are watching at home, we always ask, we'd like to know where you're watching from. And I guess I should have, over the years, kept a map of the emails that I've gotten from different states. Of course, a lot here in the Midwest, but like I said, we've even been live in some foreign countries, in Europe, and I think it's cool. Who would have thought 16 years ago when we got this started that this could be viewed worldwide? But we started 16 years ago. All we had was the radio part of it, just the audio, and we started the video, I believe it was 8 years ago. And still going strong. And we appreciate all the great comments, all the great support that we've had over the years. Once again, the email address is Brett at lakinsports.com, BRET at lakinsports.com. Just under a minute to go for the Lady Bronx and Lady Bulldogs. Once again, we'll be on the air Saturday for High Plains League Volleyball tournament action from Stanton County. But before then, we have football action on Friday at Colby. But here in the next week and a half, about the only game that'll still be playing is going to be volleyball and football. Cross country, the league meet this coming Thursday, and then they'll have a week before they go to regionals, and then from there state. So we're still a couple weeks away from the end of the fall seasons. But good luck to all of the athletes, and congratulations on their successes so far this year. Been a great fall to be a Bronc, and we're glad we've been part of it. Some of it anyway. So we're about set to go here. Lady Bronx will be in the near court with the pink tops on. Syracuse in the far court with their orange tops, black letters and numbers trimmed in white. And we're set to go here. Sarah Reithagen-Bachman, Naomi Monroy, Jara Davidson, Paola Carrillo, and Stasia DeHone. The starting six for Lakin in this senior night matchup. Kata Garcia, Ashlyn Finley, Alex Householder, Brisa Montez, Timber Tomachek, and I lost a number. Addie Riley on the floor for Syracuse. Syracuse will serve to start this match. Ashlyn Finley to serve for Syracuse, the libero Emily Pena checks into the lineup for Syracuse. We're set to go. Lakin with the 5 varsity seniors starting this match along with Jarrah Davidson. And here we go. Finley with the serve, played by Jarrah. Got it too close to the net. Jarrah wisely picks up the shot, but that shot off of Sarah's hands wide, and Syracuse on the board first. And I'll get our scoreboard pulled back up. Caught me napping. Sarah diving to the floor. And Lakin will be called for the line violation. Sarah sliding to the floor, just couldn't help it. Slid across the line. Taken with the middle set. Carrillo with the shot, it's long. And they've got a question on one of the points there. Lady Bronc head coach Darcy Calkins questioning the floor official. And she'll converse with the chair official, and it's going to go Lakin's way. Lakin will get the side out. So wise choice by Darcy to get the call reversed. Taken with the cross-court set to Jarrah. Jarrah, it is wide. And just like that, it'll go right back to Syracuse as quickly as it came to Lakin. Kata Garcia to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Played by Sarah up to Tegan. Tegan with the set to Jarrah. Jarrah rushing in and gets the winner. Jarrah just had to work it across on second hit. She was a little out of position, but it was a winner. Samantha Vogel into the Lakin lineup. She will serve. Serve played by Pena. Third hit, Timber Tomachek. And that's too strong, and the Lady Broncs have tied it up at 3. Sammy with the serve. Tomachek to her knees, able to keep it alive. Now Tomachek on third hit. Lakin will set it up. Davidson shot, far corner, got it. Just one of those shots, and you could see it the camera angle. That's just one of those shots. You see that shot open, you see that hole open up. Lakin with their first lead, and that serve into the net. They're tied up at 4 as the serve goes back to Syracuse. Morgan Watson into the Syracuse lineup. She will serve with this opening set, tied at 4. Ellie Monroy plays the serve. Jarrah from the far side, blocked but out of bounds. And the serve comes back to the Lady Broncs. Grace Osberg into the lineup on the front row along Stasia and Jarrah. Stasia came into the lineup before that last serve. And the shot by Addie Riley was wide. And the Lady Broncs with 2 straight to lead it by 2. Serving is Tegan Bachman. Played by Finley. Tegan, back set. Osberg with the shot. Now Syracuse comes back. And that shot is long by Tomachek. Student section across the way, football players on their feet. The middle school volleyball team here cheering on the Lady Broncs. Third hit attempt by Alex Householder. Tegan, middle set, Stasia blocked by Riley, and it'll go back to Syracuse. Kimber Tomachek to serve. And it's in the net. Coming back to Lakin. Lexi Worsley checking in for Syracuse. Serving for the Lady Broncs is Jared Davidson. Householder from the middle front row. Jared plays it, now cross to Sarah. Sarah had it blocked. Now Syracuse scrambling. Will have to play it off the basketball support. And Ashlyn Finley with the third hit. Dahone with the shot, just long. It was right in front of the line judge. Just a little bit long. And it'll go back over to the Lady Bulldogs. Serving is Addie Riley. Tegan from clear across the floor sets it up to Sarah, who one-hands it. And Sarah with that little drop shot and gives it back to Lakin. Stacia Dahone serving for Lakin. Householder with the shot on third hit. Stacia bumps it up front. And Samuel will have to bump it across third hit. Garcia short on her attempt. And Lakin adds to the lead. Tonight is senior night in the final home matches for the Lakin Lady Broncs seniors. Stasia's serve was long, and it goes back to Syracuse. Serving is Alex Householder. Brisa Montez into the lineup for Syracuse on the front row. Tegan, backward set. Kinsey into the lineup. Her shot is a winner. Lexi Worsley from the far corner hit it offline, and Syracuse couldn't recover. Kinsey serving for the Lady Broncs. Third attempt, Emily Pena sends it across, but too strong. And the Lady Broncs starting to find a groove. They're on an 8-4 run since being tied at 4 apiece. And the Lady Broncs with another point on a carry. And a timeout on the floor called by Syracuse. We'll take one as well. Lady Broncs 13-7 over Syracuse. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Broncs Volleyball. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. Big thanks to Lakin Drug. Check out their new drive-thru. And Lakin Drug, also a UPS pickup and drop-off location as well in Lakin. Tegan. Cross set to Sarah. One hands it. Syracuse sets up. Blocked at the net by Sammy. Syracuse will try again. Kata Garcia with the one-hander. Tegan. Cross court. Sarah. Shot. Played on the back row by Addie Riley. Now Pena on third hit. Lakin will reset it. Cross-court set once again. Right shot dug by Pena. And Lakin will get the winner there. Caught the Lady Bulldogs a little out of position. Caught them scrambling. And the Lady Broncs extending now, doubling up the Lady Bulldogs 14-7. And the serve by Kinsey, a little too strong. And it goes back to Syracuse. Kimber Tomachek into the lineup. Serving will be Ashlyn Finley. Jarrett plays the serve in the near corner. Up to Tegan, over to Sammy. Syracuse got a hand on it at the net. Now Garcia has it blocked by Vogel. Nayeli Monroy into the lineup for the Lady Broncs. Serving is Sarah Wright. Tomachek, her shot dug by Dahone. Now Lakin on third hit by Sarah. Back set. And Tomachek mistimed the jump. And it'll be a 4-hit violation on Syracuse. Sarah with the serve. A dying knuckleball, but Syracuse plays it. Jarrett with the effort, tried to keep it alive, but it goes back to the Lady Bulldogs. Kata Garcia with the serve. Sarah plays it up front. Davidson, the shot right in front of Garcia. And the serve comes back to Lakin. Sammy with the serve. And it's long. Alex Householder and Morgan Watson back in for Syracuse. Watson to serve from the far court. Taking the set to Stasia. Dug by Riley. Davidson just inside the stripe. The line judge had to sidestep it. Great point that time by Lakin. Grace Ostberg into the lineup. Tegan Bachman with the serve now for Lakin. Center set. Riley has it blocked by Stasia. And a timeout on the floor. We're taking another one. Lady Broncs on top, 19-10. We're in the first set. We'll be back right after this.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
Welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks with you. Thanks for joining me tonight for Lakin Lady Broncs Volleyball. The Lady Broncs in their first set, currently leading Syracuse by the score of 19-10. Addie Riley's shot, played by Sammy. Davidson. Her shot played by Garcia. Lakin will set it. Tegan. Middle set. Davidson mistimed it. Caught it just off the top of her fist and sent it aimlessly into the net. It goes back to Syracuse. It's 19-11. And a service ace. That time for Kimber Tomachek. Davidson plays the serve. Stasia keeps it alive. Now Davidson from back row. Syracuse will set it up. Householder, shot into the net, coming back to Lakin. Worsley back into the Syracuse lineup. Serving for the Lady Bronx is Jared Davidson. Ashlyn Finley plays the serve. And it'll go right back to Syracuse. Davidson gave it a dive. Couldn't get enough of a hand on it. I'll update our score. It is 20-13. Sarah's shot off the hands of Addie Riley. And backing out of play. That one looked fairly routine. You could kind of tell just by the body language from Addie Riley that she'd like to have that one back. Stasia DeHone with the serve. Finley now to Garcia on third hit. Tegan. Back set, back row to Davidson, and nobody home as Davidson knocks it home. That one was almost too easy for Jarrah. Stasia with the serve. Riley plays it. Now to Householder. Shot dug by Tegan. Now the Lady Bronx will set it up. Cross court, Sarah. Her shot dug by Riley. Garcia off the top of the net. Davidson was ready for it. Cross court, Sarah. And they will stop play, and wisely so. That errant ball from the other court actually hit Addie Riley, and that should have been an automatic. But they did stop play. Serve to the back corner. From the back row, Riley's shot is long. Stasia serving once again. Up front, Garcia. Davidson puts it in play. Tegan up front. Sarah, shot. Syracuse got a hand on it at the net. Now on third attempt is Alex Householder. Tegan, short set. Sammy off the top of the net. It works. Wasn't what she wanted, but it works. And Lakin with set point. Sammy reared back. You could tell by the look on her face, she reared back and wanted to drive that one home. Serve played from the back row. Addie Riley, her shot is long. And the Lady Bronx, no problem, pulling away from Syracuse, 25-13 to win this first set. Going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second set for you right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Lady Bronx win the first set 25-13 and lead this match 1-0. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining me here this evening for Lakin Lady Bronx Volleyball, the final home match of the season, and it's the final home match for 6 seniors: Sarah Wright, Paola Carrillo, Stasia DeHone, Tegan Bachman, Nayeli Monroy, and Lorena Mendoza. Lady Bronx looking to push their season record to 26-5. They are currently 25-5. They will be the top seed in the upcoming league tournament this coming Saturday at Stanton County. We'll be on the air with you with all the action of Lady Bronx Volleyball. They try to make it 4 in a row as champions of the High Plains League tournament. Lakin to serve as we start this second set, and Sarah Wright with the ace to start it off. Sammy with the one-hander just dumps it over the edge of the net there. And a service ace again for Sarah. If you go back to the first match of the night, the first set, Sarah served the first 8 points for Lakin. And they had no trouble dispatching Elkhart in their first match. Sammy, a little out of position, sets it across two hands. Sammy with the block at the net, sends it back, and Syracuse will reset it. Ashlyn Finley on third hit, Tegan. Cross-court set, Davidson, back corner, just inside the stripe. And actually that was closer to the middle, but there again, that corner opened up. And the Lady Bronx leading it 4-0. I apologize, I'll quit watching and pay attention. Finley bumps it front row. Montez mistimed it. Lady Bronx upping the lead to 5-0. Front row for the Lady Bronx. Sammy, Tegan, and Jera. Sarah with a low dying serve. And Addie Riley digging the serve, but got it too close to the net. Syracuse couldn't play it. Finley to Montez on third hit. Tegan. High cross-court set. Davidson just has to lay it across. Cross-court set. Garcia off the net and out of bounds. Sends it to the other court. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Lady Bronx jumping out to a 7-0 lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. You're watching Lady Bronx Volleyball.
Experience the best in customer service when you call the agency for an insurance quote. The agency can provide insurance coverage to meet your needs. Protect your financial future by calling the agency at 620-355-6789.
It's time to get involved with the Lakin Recreation Commission, 702 North Campbell in Lakin. The Lakin Rec Commission with Wellness Center, aerobics, adult programs, youth programs, sewing, and more. For more information about all the great activities of the Lakin Rec Commission, call 620-355-7039. The Lakin Recreation Commission, providing recreational opportunities to enhance the quality of life for the people of the community by promoting social interaction and the productive use of leisure time.
And of course, none of my numbers ever match. Actually, they're my wife Sandy's. Not even close.
So for the Amazon Echo, it is 4309. The Under Armour is 4112. The Apple AirPods 4103.
I say
If you do not claim these prizes
Yeah, let's just redraw. Draw one of my numbers. All right, we'll get back to action here. Lady Bronx leading 7-0 in the second set, leading 1-0. Sarah Wright with the serve. Garcia, no look pass. Davidson ready for it. They'll play it back to Jarrett, drops it across. And Syracuse on third hit, works it back. Cross court, Davidson, shot, good, just inside the near corner, on the near side. Lady Bronx off to a great start, leading 8-0, just like they did in the opening set of the night. Down the line, Riley with it, cross court, now Finley on third hit. Tegan, no look, and Pena was ready for it. Garcia, her shot is wide on the near sideline. And the Lady Bronx add to the lead, now 9-0. And that was wide as well. Serve played by Tomacek. Up front, Montez. Jera will keep it alive. Back to Sarah, back to Jera, who just passes two hands across. Montez. Sammy got a hand on it. Taking cross court, Jera got it. Brisa Montez got a hand on it, but deflected it. And the Lady Bronx now lead 11-0. Sarah once again with the serve. Garcia to Finley. Back set, Sammy got that one just inside the far corner. That time she went up with authority and delivered it. 12-0, Lady Bronx. Sarah continues to serve. Tomacek plays the serve. Addie Riley from the back corner, and it's long again. Lady Bronx cruising now, leading 13-0. And a service ace off the hands of Emily Pena. And Sammy at the net. They got Syracuse across the net line. I like the aggressiveness of Sammy in this set. Not that she hasn't been all night, but I'll tell you what, she's attacking right now. To the far corner. And Sammy on third hit. First hit was run down by Cadence Brown. Cadence plays that one, but it's backing out of play off the bleacher support. Sarah tried to play it anyway, but won't count. Good effort, good try. And Syracuse on the board after 15 straight points by the Lady Bronx. Sarah from the back, played by Tomacek. Up front, Garcia, off the fingertips of Sammy. Lady Bronx set it. Jera, off the hands of Riley. And Syracuse will reset. Third hit by Montez. Short set. A little bit too short for Sammy to get airborne, but she got it across. And it'll come back to Lakin with the side out. Stasia DeHone back in the lineup for Lakin. Stasia served the last 4 points for the Lady Bronx in that first set win. Sammy's serve into the net, sends it back to Syracuse. And I'll update the score. Once again, I fell asleep watching instead of doing what I'm supposed to be doing. 16-2. Kata Garcia to serve. Played by Sarah. Taken to the floor, and Lakin can't bring it back in from out of bounds. Garcia with the service ace. Sarah went low but couldn't dig it. 3 straight points for Syracuse. Kata Garcia once again, now played by Stasia. Short set, front row. Davidson has her shot blocked, and blocked again by Kimber Tomacek. Shot by Stasia that time into the top of the net. Just a little soft, not strong enough. Syracuse with 4 straight points. Tegan, the no-look two-hand pass. Syracuse now on third hit. And the winner off the hands of Tomacek. Syracuse now with 5 straight. After the Lady Bronx started out 15-0. Tegan sets. Davidson. Shot off the hands of Garcia. Excuse me, that was off the hands of Ashlyn Finley. And Lakin will get it back on the side out. JV match to our left is already over with, so Lakin with a JV win over Syracuse. And a shot by Addie Riley into the net. Jarrah plays the third hit. Tegan with the set to Jarrah, and it's good. Jarrah's been another one of those tonight that's really attacked the net as well. A lot of winners. Tegan Bachman with the serve and a service ace. That one was up into the championship banners. Paola Carrillo into the lineup for Lakin. On the front row with Stasia and Jarrah. Serving is Tegan Bachman. Finley plays a serve up front to Garcia. And Addie Riley with the winner. In to serve for Syracuse is Morgan Watson. Serve played by Vogel. Now Sarah from the back row on third hit. Riley with the back set, and excuse me, that was Finley with the back set. Riley missed the opportunity. And Lakin with the point, leading 21-7. Jarrah Davidson with the serve and a service ace. That one off of Watson in the far corner. 22-7. Garcia plays it back row middle, up front. Montez, that was Tomacek. And that shot was wide. And now Lakin just 2 points from the match. Riley. Shot too deep. And now Lakin with match point. At the conclusion of the match, we'll talk to Lady Bronx head coach Darcy Calkins. We might see if we can grab a few of the senior girls that might want to come up and visit with us as well. So stay with us on our post game. Some indecision that time by the Lady Bronx in the back row. And Syracuse will get it back. Lady Bronx well in front with match point at 24-8. Serving is Addie Riley. And that serve is long, and the Lady Bronx sweep the Lady Bulldogs 25-13 and 25-8. All righty. Well, they've got the drawings out of the way. And we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, like I said, we're going to try to talk to Lady Bronx head coach Darcy Calkins. Might even grab a couple of the senior girls to see if they want to visit with us as well. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us for Lakin Lady Bronx Volleyball. We'll be back.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides
Oh, classic convertible.
and have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo,
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
And a big thank you to all of the great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. Once again, the Lady Bronx in straight sets sweep Elkhart and Syracuse tonight. And if I remember right, the season record now at 26-5 as they get set to go to the High Plains League Volleyball Tournament this weekend at Stanton County. And, of course, we'll have all the action for you starting Saturday morning, and we'll be with the Lady Bronx through the end. The Lady Bronx trying to make it 4 straight High Plains League Tournament championships. They have won the regular season championship for the last 4 years in undefeated fashion. So Darcy's going to grab some seniors to come up and talk to us. They can go visit their families if they really want to first. Doesn't have to be me first, but Lady Bronx, a very successful night, a very successful season so far, and I know they're not done. So, hey, here comes some of the senior girls. So, we'll give them a chance to talk, and I will just talk on the wireless microphone. But so give us just a second. We'll get the girls situated with a headset, and then we'll get started. Go ahead and grab a headset. And I'll just use the wireless mic. If that's too loud on you, let me know, and I can turn it down. You okay? Okay, well, first of all, congratulations, ladies, on a successful night here on senior night. And, you know, senior night is always special, and I get an opportunity to talk to seniors every year. But I'm going to go through each one of you. Tell me what it's been like this year. You know, of course, tonight's the final matches you'll ever play on the home floor. So what's it mean?
I think this year was really good for us. I've been playing a lot better than we normally do, so I think it's good.
I think it's been really special to be here with each other and play our last game here. And I think that the team this year has really stuck together and tried to overcome controversy and all that.
Well, I don't think there's been a lot of controversy with just 5 losses on your season. And I'll tell you what, I think right now the record at 26-5, there's a lot of schools that would love to have a 26-5 record. But the thing about it is, it's senior night, but hey, the season's not over with. There's still a lot of work to do. But we'll go with Stasia. What's the senior year mean to you?
I feel like it's been very memorable. I'm definitely going to remember this senior year because of our record and how we've played together for sure.
Well, the thing about it is, looking back over your 4-year careers, you have not lost a High Plains League matchup in your 4 years. Now you have a chance to make it 4 straight High Plains League tournaments, and I keep a lot of stats, I keep a lot of numbers, and I'd have to go back and see if there's been any group of seniors that have ever won 4 straight. Has it ever crossed your mind of what you really have accomplished so far?
not having took it in, I guess.
And like I said, a lot of work still to be done. You have the High Plains League tournament this weekend. Of course, the Lady Broncs coming in as the number 1 seed. Still can't let up, though, right?
Yeah. Right.
I know you girls are more talkative during the school day. You got to give me more than this. Come on. Anybody? Now, I know you have family watching. You've had family watching. I don't know about you, Sarah, but anything you'd like to say to family that's watching right now?
I'd like to say thank you for coming out and supporting me and my team. It means a lot when people are in the stands cheering for you.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more fun when there's actually an environment and people are getting excited about it, and it just makes it more special for us.
Well, I want to say thank you for the people from out of town to watching, because I know a lot of my family's out of town, and it really it helps me get through the game knowing that my family's watching and supporting me.
And I think it's great that they were watching. I know, Stasia, you came up and told me your grandma was watching tonight. And Tegan, your dad keeps me posted of all your family that's watching from Oklahoma. So it's a pleasure that we're able to do this, that your family can be able to watch this. But any final thoughts? I'll tell you what, you talk about support for you all. Student section was awesome tonight, for one. But it's got to feel good that the middle school girls stick around and watch too, because you know what, they are the future, and I think it's great that everybody stuck around tonight.
Yeah, I really like when the middle schoolers come. It feels good to know that they're looking up to us and that we're being someone that they can have as an example. Sorry. Like
I said, still a lot of unfinished business. What are you looking forward to now to the end of the year? Sub-state's coming up after league. Tough sub-state. Holcomb team that you've split with this year. Goodland's the defending sub-state champion. You got to go to their house. But, hey, any given Saturday, it's anybody's game. But if you're going to be the best, you want to beat the best. Is that right?
Yes. Yes. I really think that we can do it. And it's going to take work, obviously. We know that. But I think that this team has the potential.
Well, ladies, thanks. I know it was kind of thrown on you there at the last second there to come up and visit with us, but I always try to do it every year. I talk to Darcy, but I also want to talk to the seniors because, hey, you're the reason we're here. I'm not here for me. I'm not here for anything else. It's here for you athletes. And thank you for coming up. Congratulations on a successful season. Keep it going. We're looking forward to being there Saturday. We'll be broadcasting all your games Saturday from the league tournament. Thanks a lot, ladies.
Thank you.
You're sure welcome. Once again, the Lady Broncs sweep the competition tonight, defeating Elkhart and Syracuse in straight sets as they get set to defend their title at the High Plains League tournament this coming Saturday in Stanton County. Well, that's going to wrap it up from here at the Lakin Middle School. Once again, I'm Brett Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Lakin Lady Bronc Volleyball. We're on the air Friday night in Colby as the Bronc football team looks to get back on their winning ways after a loss at Hoisington last week to end their unbeaten string. The Broncs 5-1, and they head to Colby to battle the Eagles. Pre-game 6:30, kickoff at 7. Until then, have a great week. We'll see you on Friday.
Well, that wraps things up for today's live webcast on LakinSports.com and Lakin High Sports on the internet. On behalf of Brett and Sandy Hendricks, thank you for joining us, and thanks to our sponsors, the Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank, the Agency of Lakin and Garden City, the Lakin Recreation Commission, Flashbacks Diner of Lakin, the Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight, Shorty's Cafe of Lakin, Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter, Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas, the Lakin Dairy and Lakin Hay Fred Ritzema, the Golden Plains Credit Union, the Lakin Pharmacy, D-Bach Metals, and Hendricks Welding.